your finger, bro. Oh.
You did.
Okay. Can I go down? There we go. Yep. Yeah. Let's do this. A little more, and finally. Look, Maverick, we're building a PS5.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Why? You gonna go build your own PS5 now? Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? So Silverwolf and I are ready to continue this game. I'm actually trying to figure out what's going on with my controls. That I had them a second ago.
Sometimes the sensor bar decides it does not want to be your best friend in this,
No.
which is really unfortunate for this part.
We'll figure it out. So, how are you doing, Silverwolf?
Doing all right today. You fish? How we feeling?
Doing well.
Feeling ready to tackle the nightmares that are lying in wait here?
No, not at all.
Yeah, it's kind of about how we all feel. All right, we got to get back to the big room. We need to be able to tackle our way up through the top door. Thankfully, with the light suit, we no longer have to worry about the Dark Aether's there.
Okay. 1 second. I know I'm getting hit. There we go. I had to fix something. It was a audio thing on my end.
Oh, that's not good. Was this the correct way? Or did we go
It's
through
probably
the wrong
not because I went back in. Oh, it is the correct way. All right, so...
Okay, yeah. Blue door.
Yep, blue door.
Yeah, we're just going to ignore these guys. I mean, unless we want to just Annihilator beam the crystals and just let them,
Nah,
suffer.
No need to. Waste of ammo.
Yeah, but it's a fun waste of ammo. I'm sorry, I just think it's fun.
Uh-huh, sure you do. Alright, so this time we want to go the black door.
Surprisingly, yes.
One second, it got really quiet all of a second. I don't know if there's something going on or what. I'll just turn it up. There we go.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I also don't remember there being any particularly high ambient sounds. Hello, Camo. Good to see you.
Yes, hi, how are you doing, Camo? So, you want me to do... There. You want to come in here, bro? Come on, come on.
I think he's actually stuck and wedged on the frame.
Well, there you go. I do like how you could still gain health from this.
Yeah, no, that part will never change, which is actually kind of nice and helpful. I think it will actually watch. Ow!
Yeah, I'm trying to see the spot for this one. I just noticed the electricity. Huh. Oh.
I think they're too enamored by the spooky light.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do anything about that, my guy, or are you just kind of gonna stare there like a creeper? Okay. Normally they just dive into it. That was great.
You get to see things on my streams.
Oh yeah, no. Trademark Rainfish stream. Let's go ahead and powerbomb that door.
The other day I was playing a game and I was like, oh, this is great. And I just fell through a floor. I was like, yep, can't do that without the stream for me.
Actually, backrooms did. Very nice.
I'm forgetting how to do this. That's what it is. Oh.
Was it super missile? What is the? Well, I guess we have to scan the doors.
Yes, we will scan right now.
Oh, yellow was power bomb. I am so bad.
No worries. So super missile.
Yeah, green was super missile.
There we go. Oh. Oh, is there someone in here? Sounds like there's something in here. Wrong one.
So, scan the floor?
Oh, scan the floor. Okay. Oh. What the? Oh,
So go ahead and break that very carefully.
missile?
I believe so.
No.
Or is it? Oh, Teloric ally. Was that wasn't super, was it?
Well,
I mean,
there we go.
yeah. So down there is an expansion for your missiles. Very quickly run and grab it. This'll hurt.
Haha. I got it.
You did.
Now it looks like this is still breakable too. Let's see.
That one is not.
Aw, no fun.
Yeah, it was just that one section.
There we go. We did it.
Yay.
Now is this broken the
while-
rest of the game?
Yes, it is. While I try and find out where we're supposed to be. Okay, hold on. That leads you... Actually, your map going the other way?
Let's see.
Wait, hold on. Oh. Okay.
Save station 2. Judgment Pit. The Pit of Judgment.
Okay. Beep.
Oh.
Hold on.
There's another path we haven't gotten yet.
There is. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm just making commentary.
Actually a few. Straight ahead, I think there is a door we actually have to get to. There is...
Well, either way, I'm gonna go break that door.
Yeah. Dark energy door on the right. Follow the corridor till you find... Okay, so we need to find a pool of dark water is what we're going to need to be finding. Yeah. So through one of these corridors, we're going to be able to find a pool of dark water.
Okay. Well, let's see here. If I was to make an assumption... Oh, right there.
Yeah, I'm like, let's go ahead to the dueling range and see where that actually takes us, because we've never actually been back to this section, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm. I just want to see this one more time, and on this one. Now, did I ever scan this one?
I think we took care of those scans in one session.
Mm-hmm. By the way, a little fun bug for tonight. There's rain outside my window, and apparently rain is like, hey, I just want to be the voice for the rain. So... So he's speaking without me speaking sometimes tonight.
Hold up, go back there for a second.
No.
Because we're able to finally do something that we couldn't do before.
Okay.
We have Spider Ball.
Oh. No. Okay. Wow.
Yeah!
Okay. It's kind of funny. That's one of those, I feel like you would have been like, oh, I've already done this. Time to leave.
So go back to the way you came, because that was the battleground room, wasn't it?
On
the map?
No. Dueling range is there. Judgment Pit.
You know what? We're going to double check the Judgment Pit.
Okay.
So any of these large types of rooms, we're actually going to go ahead and look around on the Dark Visor with, is what we're going to do just for a bit of safety here.
Sure. Thought I saw something there, but no.
Yeah, thankfully it doesn't look like we do. So, okay, go back the way you were intending.
Sure.
Because there are a couple of keys here, which is unfortunate.
You act like that's
There's
a
a couple.
problem.
There's a couple of odd little openings that we also have to find only in Morph Ball mode in this dimension that we also get to deal with, which is going to be great.
Well, I said this was going to be a Morph Ball only run, so there we go. Wow, that's, There. Be a good moth. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm like, he's not quite being a good moth just yet.
Yeah. Be a good moth. Go over there.
I don't think they actually show up in there until you stand in it too.
Interesting.
Yeah, so technically they're sort of coded to like try and follow you is like how it works. Doesn't mean they do a particularly great job of it. It's also why the Annihilator Beam kind of really works and does its best with them.
Yeah.
Because they just sort of moth their way into it, which I always thought was really, really weird. They got some dumb behavior.
I keep seeing these like lightnings, and I'm like, what if I get hit by one?
Thankfully, nothing. I had always worried about that too.
Oh, there's a black door there.
Yeah, there is a dark door we've never opened here, so we can go ahead and do that.
Okay. Do you think there's anyone in here?
I can't really say. Again, no. We are missing a couple of temple keys, though, which is interesting. We're looking for a place with water, and then we're looking for a large open space called the Battleground.
These guys are so easy compared to the others.
Oh no, they really are. It's funny.
What am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? Going cave
So
exploring for no reason.
So, scan? Oh, there it is. So yeah, there's just a missile expansion here.
I did notice the Dark Visor basically showed it. That's pretty good.
Yes, which is really, really nice. So there are 2 keys we gotta find.
In here?
No, there are two keys left in this area.
Okay,
So let's go ahead and open the map.
sure.
Okay, let's move around till we find some. There should be a part of the map called the Battleground, I guess, that we have to find.
I saw that earlier, right here.
Okay, so apparently there is supposed to be a key in that room, but while we're on the way, and because you brought it up, we should be able to take one other path backwards.
Okay.
So open the map again,
Yes.
and I think it's actually connected close-ish to this room. Zoom out a little. Oh, we can't. Oh, it's isolated. Never mind, never mind. That one blue door, though, that we can't actually take in the arena.
Okay.
Because if you notice, there is a door in the arena that we never
haven't
actually...
done that yet.
Yeah, so we'll go to the Battlegrounds, and then we'll go to that blue door, and we should be able to find what we need there. And I think that'll basically clear the map for this place. So, as weird as this is, I think it's funny that this particular version of Aegon Wastes is, I guess, sort of the most complete out of all the Dark World areas. Because if you notice, like, this particular area is, like, the most intact. Most of its rooms actually have translated over from the Dark World. Whereas we're kind of missing some of that feeling in, well, I think in particular, it feels like we're kind of missing that sensation in, like, Sanctuary. It almost feels like a completely separate, like, place. And the bog is just miserable. I just consider that one entire giant nightmare.
You know, thinking about how the main, like, archetype here... Where am I going? I'm trying to get to this one spot. I'm trying to get to this door. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Since they are moths, I kind of wonder if there is, like, some sort of, like, actual habitual stuff they put into this. Like, maybe there's a lot more desert moths, or if that's a real thing. You know what I mean?
Like, we did have... Okay, that is true, and we did see sort of that kind of motifed and referenced in, like, the boss fights, where we had, like, lots of larval, and, well, we had Chikia, too, who was a gigantic moth boss. I think the Luminoth themselves are just kind of a very interesting people.
Yeah, I kind of want more of, like, to see, like, just more.
I want to see
their
them
history.
rebuild.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I want to see them. I want to see them not in a ruined state. I want to see them like, okay, they've had time to actually rebuild their civilization. What is next for them?
Yeah.
And they're clearly very capable of a rebuild, too, which is outrageous.
And it'd be cool if there was like a chosen moth hero who eventually becomes the true moth chosen hero. You know what I mean?
Oh, Umos picks a successor, and
Yeah.
then they just do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be neat.
Battleground.
So apparently in this room. Well, we have to get rid of these guys first. Apparently our key does not appear until they're gone.
I'm not seeing the special thing, so I guess we have to do it. Oh, there's it. Oh, there's lore scans in 3 that describe that. Interesting. Come on.
You only did the light beam. It's not the annihilator one, so they're not going to be drawn to it.
Oh, that's right. My
Yeah,
mistake.
if you want to do moth to a flame, you got to use the super ball, and then they're like, ooh, shiny. Why is that puddle just frozen? My guy. No, he's not. He really did just take the beating. Are they both broken?
They're both broken. Oh, well
Okay,
now,
he-
making me look bad.
He fixed himself as soon as the ball ran out. That's really great.
Yep.
Like, don't tell me it's that dumb. And it's like, no, it actually kind of is. He's stuck again.
Yeah.
They don't like climbing.
There.
Okay, I didn't think he needed to be annihilated that hard. Woof.
David, how do you do this? I don't know.
All right, so now remember, annihilator beam the plants to like get like a ton of ammo.
Yes,
back at
yes.
once. 'Cause it likes whatever you don't have.
Hey, Edwards, what's up? How you doing?
Or at least in normal circumstances it doesn't. Okay, so we should be able to use the dark visor now, and you should be able to see somewhere floating up is...
Whoa.
Ah! You have invisible platforming to do.
I heard something.
Yeah, so this is why I suggested we needed to take the upper path to get into this room.
Uh-huh.
Because now you can't do the platforming.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Unless there is a platform low enough to here that you could see in dark visor that'll let you get back up.
Trying. I'm trying. Nope. Okay.
You know what? I actually would not have been surprised if that worked. I would have been like, you know what? I've seen stranger things happen out of this.
Yep.
So yeah, this is why they tell you to take the upper door. And remember, you can only interact with those platforms in... Go into the water?
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah, maybe we're missing something in
Hey,
here.
Phantom, how are you doing?
Hello?
Oh, what is this?
Surprisingly nothing.
Okay.
It's a shame that these puffer enemies really don't do anything.
I kind of like them, though. And that's because they don't do anything.
I also think it's funny that, like, no matter what part of, like, the Samusverse you're in, these things just kind of exist.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the puffers are a strange static enemy. They kind of just always appear and do whatever.
Yeah.
And they don't even have to be effective. They're just dudes.
I'm waiting. I knew it. I knew it.
A cartoonist was found dead by authorities. Details are a little sketchy.
Phantom.
No, good stuff. Please just dive into the ball. Thank you.
I'm waiting for the other one now.
Yeah, fair. I don't think he's actually going to do anything. I think he's actually going to be a pain in the butt and just, like, stay down below. That being said,
There we go.
never. Okay, cool. Oh, he dropped a power bomb.
Good. Good friend.
Right, cool. Now we get to dark visor our way over to
Can
our
I just
friend.
shoot the guy? I see him.
Actually, yeah, just give it a shot. Oh, well, no, you have to use the platforms to be able to get the key, remember?
Ah! Well,
So you can't shoot him from here. So yeah, break him with a super missile, I guess, and then get ready to, like... Oh, I forgot it doesn't track anymore. That's so lame.
there.
And now use the dark to platform your way.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, it feels very sketchy, don't
Nope.
it?
Okay, where is the
Now
key? It's right there.
it's up there.
I'm gonna jump on this.
I don't think it'll let you. Yeah, I think these guys are
they're
specifically
too
like,
round.
Yeah, they are indeed too round to let you sort of get away with that. But I do think it is funny.
I
Ever
would-
seen music video from the '80s song "Take on Me"? It's full of a ton of sketchy people. Thank you, Camo. Incidentally, one of the best music videos, like legitimately. I love it. So you just gotta love the classics sometimes. Ow. So while Rainfish struggles with a bit of platforming today, I will say this. I think once you've done this, we've actually collected all of the power-ups from Aegon Wastes. So with a bit of luck, we don't actually have to ever come back here again.
I thought you were gonna be like, while he's, has problems, getting up there, let me tell you about our sponsor today. Like, it felt like that when you were gonna do that.
No, well, yeah, if we were sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, which no. The worst part is you're not wrong. I probably would do something like that one night.
Okay.
Oh, good, the boys are.
We're gonna have fun.
We're gonna ignore them.
Yep. Oh,
That really does feel sketchy.
got it.
Okay, good. That is one Sky Temple key acquired. And now we get... Let me try English again. Now we actually get to go try that one blue door that we haven't actually opened here.
Oh, that's right. It's behind us. There we go.
I think it's funny that you were able to actually kind of dodge them really easily with that.
Morph ball. Told you, morph ball only run.
How many keys do we have left? We got quite a few. We haven't explored the bog. We haven't explored Sanctuary. We're almost done with Aegon Waste. So yeah, we got a little bit of time.
Oh, the blue door's right there. I was gonna be like,
Yeah, we haven't gone to that blue door. There is also a spot in here where we do have to reveal a pool of dark water.
Hey, Benny. It's been a while. Have you been? Okay, there we go. Out of here. So you want me to find a pool of dark water in here? Right there.
Not necessarily in here.
Been playing some Fire Red. Awesome. Who did you start with? I think this is it. Yep, this is it.
Yep, should be it.
Boom.
Oh, it goes to nothing.
It goes
oh,
to
that's where we
nothing.
found an ammo expansion. Okay, hold on.
If anything, it heals you.
Open the map. Open the map again.
Zoom out.
You need to... I need to find something. There is a landmark that I am missing.
You guys should trade Pokemon. Oh, wait, you can't trade Pokemon online with that one, can you?
Not yet. Okay. Dark energy door on the right.
Oh.
Follow the corridor till you come out in front of a cracked wall. Oh! Oh wait, you have opened that one.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so we are looking for. Wait a minute. Dark energy door on the right. Keep scrolling through. I'm trying to find in which orientation do we have a dark energy door that would be on our right.
On the right.
Because in short, one of these is supposed to lead us to a spot. We are looking for a
dark
cracked
door on
wall.
the left.
Yeah, we are looking for a spot with a Sky Temple key. Give me a second. I am going to do a secondary look. In the meantime, go ahead and look for rooms that are connected with dark doors.
Okay. The only one I could find
This
is
one
this
seems
so
a
far.
little. Yeah. Because this one seems a little obscure.
So yeah. So how's everyone been doing these days? I mean, you know, like Fire Red, of course. Is anyone excited for tomorrow's new Pokemon game? I'm actually excited for that one.
What is the room called? Dark Oasis.
Dark Oasis. 1 second. Right here. Oasis. Dark Oasis. That's the one I was telling you about.
Okay, that's the room where we need to get to. Ironically enough, it's where we ended our save. Okay.
Alright, that works out.
It does.
Doesn't seem like a type of game. No worries there. I'm actually extremely excited for it.
For what, Pokopia?
Yep.
To be fair, I have a lot of friends that are interested in Pokemon Pokopia as well. It does seem like a... I do believe it is not for me, but I do think it is going to be a good game.
Wait a minute, I went the wrong way. Wait, which way did I go? Wait, I went... No, I didn't. Which way did I go? Oh, I went the wrong way. I need to go this way. So go back 1.
Well, good thing the light ball kind of told you no.
The light bulb is my friend. How many light bulbs does it take for rainfish to change? How many rainfishes does it take to change a light bulb? I ruined that.
Putting in camo, choosing Charmander as their fire starters. You know what? Understandable. They gave it Metal Claw in Fire Red, so it's actually fun and useful.
Ah. It's okay, bro.
Sucks that it doesn't have a true physical release. It's just a stupid game keycard. Yeah, that part I will actually agree with you on, Camo. I do think that part's kind of a little iffy and a little scummy. But I do honestly hope that the people that do get it, I hope they enjoy it, because it's... Not every game is for everyone, yes, but I also don't... I don't know, I don't want to give Nintendo money or credit for starting a digital keycard model, and this seems like a very weird, backwards way of doing it. It's just not... It is 100% not my jam.
What am I doing? I forgot I need this. Wow. Okay.
I mean, it kind of worked out in the end.
Now it should be up here. Yep.
Yes. So looking back on this more, I feel like one of my complaints feels a little silly. Or at least one of my complaints about 4, given how this game treats ammo systems. I am actually kind of glad that save stations refill ammo in 4 now, because, oh man.
Yeah.
Just watching that number go down and realizing that, right, each ammo is individually tied and you don't really get anything back, just... I forgot how much that makes 2 stressful.
All right.
Okay, there is a gigantic cracked wall in front of us. That should be what we powerbomb.
This guy.
I think.
Wow.
Cool.
You know what? For fun.
That worked.
Yep. So what do we...
Visor time? No, we just have guys that are just kind of in there. Oh, that's right. This place has stupid ink swarm in it. That's why it's difficult. It should be under the water, weirdly enough. So you're gonna go into the water.
Oh.
You should see our obnoxious little friend. Hey, there you are. I hate that they go just full blinders mode
I do
whenever you
too,
shoot.
actually. Yeah, it is
And
the
with that,
most horror version of this. Yeah.
And with that, I do have some good news. We are completely done with this place.
That's great.
Yep. We need to go back to Light Aether.
So, portal.
Yeah.
There's a portal here.
Yep. We need to go to a portal, and then we need to travel to the Torvus Bog.
Where was the portal in here? Hey, Obsidian, how you been? Alright, so the Tortoise Bog.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun getting out of here and getting to the bog. The other way we could do this is you could actually just head to the energy controller and use the teleport function.
Yep, we probably should do that, which is next door. Man, this place looks so different in the Dark World.
It really is insane how different they really do look. Remember, in order to get to the thing here,
Oh,
you need to drop down and spider ball up to the light door in this one.
oh,
Yeah. Elevator down, spider ball up.
okay.
I always hated that they have an elevator that goes like 10 feet for no reason.
Well, back then there was people who needed it, even though they're moths with wings.
No, the space pirates built these. I'm not letting them have anything that nice.
Yeah.
Where does
this
that
one
elevator
right
go
here.
again?
Oh, that's the elevator.
I forgot, where does this one go? Oh, we're not taking that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not going to Sanctuary Fortress. No.
Did you say Tortoise Bog? Yes, I did that on purpose. Sounds like TARDIS. Alright, so from here... 1 second, I clicked the wrong button. Let's see here. Oh! What is that a portal? Yes. Portal.
Yeah, we don't want it.
We don't want the portal? Oh, no, I was
we-
thinking something else. Okay.
Yeah, you want to go to the energy controller on the right.
On the right. This guy over here? Yep.
Yeah, because we're going to use that to fast travel.
Just 36 million rare samples. Wait. Collected for... What is that? I think that's one of your things, Silverwolf.
9-year-old me still couldn't beat Brock until Charmeleon was well beyond 20, even with Metal Claw. 36 million rare samples left to be collected on Earth and Secundus. Oh no. I haven't kept up with Helldivers in so long. Arrowhead Studios has kind of made it unfun to keep up with it. And I am a little salty after the failure at Cyberstein. Or Cyberstand. That was just not fun to deal with.
Did I ever scan this?
The red thing behind it you have not.
Yeah.
I think that's just going to tell you it. Yeah, it's an energy controller. System is online and active. So it just tells you that it helps maintain whatever that is.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Luminoth were scary advanced.
Ah, there it is.
Off to the bogs. Ironically enough, in order to do this, we're going to need to get to the front of the bog.
Okay. And we're like in the back of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go this way.
Okay, so this is a little weird.
Oh, there's a spot we haven't gotten.
We're going to be getting to all of that. I just got to remember what we need to do for this, because this is going to be very, very, very strange. So we're actually close to an energy tank right now.
Okay.
Do you see that portal off to the left?
Yes.
We need to go there, but we're not going in the portal.
Okay, sounds good to me.
There's a secret behind the portal, and I actually forgot about this tank in its entirety.
It's a secret, everyone. It's a secret how I get out of here.
Yeah, no kidding.
I try to say this every stream. If you see someone in the comments, you're like, hey, maybe they have a cool channel. Check out their channel. You may find someone that you want to watch videos from and subscribe to.
At the end of this, after this, we're gonna go to the Torvus Grove, by the way.
Okay. So we want to go left.
Oh, that's perfect. We need to head to the Grove first anyway. This works out very nicely for us.
Ah, there is fall damage. Oh, is
the
that?
door is actually...
Yeah. Forgot.
Yeah, the door's down below us. I didn't know that was going to break. What?
Yeah, I know, seriously.
Yeah, that's the right door.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're going to the right one. I didn't know that was gonna break. Okay, neat.
You learn everything new here.
No, this place really is just kind of special. Lost the last magma planet in the Ultramine. Now we have to collect rare samples in squid territory so we could infiltrate their underground sanctums, and it looks like the squids are going to have an arc-focused sub-faction. That sounds very unfun. No thank you.
Here we are.
Okay. So, bring out your scanner. We need to find a rotten chunk of tree trunk. It might be near the top of this room. We may have to find a way up.
Okay. Alright, we'll find a way up then. Oh.
Not that one.
Okay.
Yeah, there should be one literally at the door leading out, though. Nope. Wrong way.
Oh, yep. Ah, I see it. And now.
So much nicer in this one.
Yeah, I have to admit that. Still don't like them.
You know what? Fair. Keep walking along this. I think at the end of this is where we actually kind of need our power bombs. You know, looking at the ground and making sure we weren't going to fall was probably the best way to do that, too.
Just allows us to have some more time to talk. Isn't that right, Silverwolf?
Also true. Cherry on top of the disappointing Sunday, the moderation team and Glazers threatened the guy who made the charity challenge. Oh, well that's really okay, no. Never threaten people who do set up charity challenge stuff. That is low. That is actually gremlin behavior. No, not cool. Scanner? Am I missing something here? Hold on.
Do I have to climb the tree itself?
No, you shouldn't have to.
I'll figure it out. You know me.
Oh, never mind. Okay, it's one of the tree stumps that we can break. I am so dense.
It's okay. I have 2 of them.
We break it with a power bomb, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Should have hit it more in the middle, get both of them. Oh. Oh.
If you notice, the theme of Metroid Prime 2 is also property destruction.
Yeah.
2 power bombs in exchange for 1 missile. How does that work?
It's okay.
Anyway, go through the... We need to go through and get to the portal room?
Yes, portal room was blue door behind us.
Because you're actually going to be taking a platform that I had completely forgotten about.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah, you are going to jump over to that platform, and you are going to take it for a ride.
So I have to do a special kind of jump, don't I?
Yeah, you gotta time your jump.
So close.
Oh my gosh, I know! On the first one, too.
Okay. I need to not be in the middle. I need to be, like, on the side here.
Well, you need to also just, like, time when it's heading back. That was too early.
That would have...
Oh, but the bounce almost saved you!
Yeah, that would have been great. I'm gonna say now. Hee hee.
Hey, there we go. That was actually good.
Ah, yes. Energy
There
tank.
we go, energy tank. Feels so good to have.
Yeah. We need one more, it looks like.
Yes. Okay, you collected the power bomb expansion. Good.
Mm-hmm.
We collected that one as well. Okay. There's another missile expansion, and the last energy tank is here too. Okay.
Bless you.
I hate this. Ah, man. Okay, so we need to go to the transit tunnel south.
Transit tunnel south. Whoops. Meant to do this. Oh, it's right. That's transported. That.
So I get the feeling transit tunnel south is going to be down below.
Oh, I saw it. I think.
Yeah, that is good. If that is transit tunnel west, then that one unmarked space is transit tunnel south.
Yep.
So we need to head to that particular room. So we now need to get to the... Well, we need to go back to the main elevator room, which we're actually going to. So
Yeah, right
keep
here.
following this path.
Okay. 1 second, I'm lost. Okay. There's one tank that requires spider ball puzzle. I think that's in the Torvus as well. Not sure if we...
Get ahead right.
Right? Okay. Don't ask, I'm
Hold on.
looking everywhere. Elevator.
Yeah, no, that's not the correct one.
Okay.
That one. The one through the tiny rotted wood gap.
Okay.
No. You gotta jump up onto it, that thing.
Yes.
Yeah, the door that was hidden in the beginning. We have to go through this one, and we have to head down. And that's the reason why we actually gonna get to this one. We actually needed the Annihilator beam for this, in order to even get this one. So this missile... This is going to be obnoxious. There is going to be a missile expansion pack in this one. It's a series of bomb slot puzzles. But thankfully, you've got the ability to jump and do whatever you want underwater, so you're fine?
Yeah, so we go into the water?
You need to go... you could either pick the dark door or the white door,
I
it
think
actually
it's
doesn't
the
matter for
white
this.
door for this.
Okay, we'll take that way then.
Mm-hmm. If I can remember which way the white door is. Oh. I accept this damage.
A lot more than I thought.
I know,
too.
me too. That's kind of curious. Okay, so we go left.
Yeah.
Ouch, who just hit me? Oh. Wait. Wait, what did I do? Silverwolf is probably like, man, I have to deal with this guy. He just runs into a room, falls down, can't get up.
No, it's so good. Okay, so there should be platforms that'll allow you to sort of get up. They're probably behind you.
Ah, I see those ones.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, that's the ones you have to get to.
Oh, okay.
No screw attack required, which is great. I also like that you actually backed up into the turtle, and that's why you were like, what hit me?
Yeah. Oh, no, I need...
Have fun grappling across.
Oh, I'm better at grappling than screw attack, so I can do this.
Also very fair. Just defeated Erica, that's 4 gym badges. Fire starters for life. Does fire starter get you a badge? Badges don't give you abilities. Badges raise a hidden level cap mechanic that happens, and they allow you to use TMs, at least in the first games.
Well, the TMs are your hidden abilities. That's
Or the
technical
HMs, sorry.
sense. Well,
So
HMs.
this is the room that has the puzzle.
Oh, is it like you figure out which one to do first kind of thing?
Kind of. It's gonna be a little obnoxious.
Wait.
You have the right idea. And now some of these are going to be going down. And then you're going to have to, like, boost across. And now you get to go up that one.
Oh, okay. Wait. Why can't...
You should be able to drop a bomb there. Is it a power bomb? I forgot. Nope, it's just there to...
Can't jump up? I think I just have to go another path.
I'm forgetting something about this particular room.
It's okay, we'll figure it out. What?
Oh, that's it. You could only do it from down there.
Why?
I couldn't tell you. You got that so much better than I did. Okay, now here's the fun one. You gotta jump back up to that one.
Okay.
Yay, I messed that jump up so much as a kid. That jump was not nice to me.
Yeah, I could tell. There we go.
Yay, happy day, missile expansion gotten.
We did it, Silverwolf.
Whee! Ow. Ah.
Just kind of curious what's on this side again. If I could make it there. If I could make it anywhere.
It does kind of feel like one of those places. Okay, that's that missile expansion. Oh, man. There's so many of these that we have to do. There's so many of these.
So what is here?
Okay. So this one's a little odd.
Okay.
We need to go back up to the training chamber.
Training chamber.
Yes.
Oh, right there. Okay. Just have to go straight. I felt like that guy was challenging me to see how high he could jump over me.
I just feel like some of these guys do like make it mild and modest attempts to challenge you, which is rather odd.
Alright. Whoops, wrong thing.
This is it, yes?
Yes, actually.
Okay, good. There should also be a dark blog that we can now scan.
You mean... Oh, there's something over here.
That is true. What is that? Women in statue complete. Oh, did we already get this expansion?
Oh, is this... I have to... I always forget, you have to, like, shoot them in their mouth.
Oh, yeah. Or at least that's the intended way of doing it.
I'm just hiding here for a second. So, we need to find what here?
Oh, never mind. It wasn't this room. Oh, I've completely misread the map. I am a dingus. Plaza access is where we need to get to. I'm sorry.
Okay. So, we need to go to...
Somewhere up top, most likely.
Yeah, so... Go here, right? Go to...
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to there, go to the bright yellow triangle, so we gotta get to the top of the room.
If I remember how to do that. Just going over here for now. Get past the sharks. Okay. And yep, that should do it. Oh, is this the thing?
You just have to drop a... The boost ball can break that too?
I guess so.
What? Why? The bomb should be the only thing that could break it.
You want me to try it again?
What?
Yeah.
That hurt my soul a little somewhere.
I'm gonna wait. I want to see if the door... Let's see if I do this. I'm gonna see if I could do it with the door. Yeah, let's try... No, okay.
No, okay. Weird. Okay, so it's that one particle brick. That's so bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the white door is going to help you get back up
Yes.
to where we need to go.
It's right over there. Yep, right there.
You need to use the ball launcher.
Oh, ball launcher? Right there.
I love ball launcher tech. So fun. I wouldn't break him this time.
Door.
We're just gonna wait for the stink bomb gas to go away.
Door is friend.
Oh, for a second I thought that was a yellow one. I'm like, oh, at least they were friendly. It's like, oh, they gave you a purple. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Back up we go.
Yep. Okay, I have to remember how to do this.
We should be able to take a thing up from the bottom. Like, we should be able to use, like, a little morph ball launcher.
Yeah, just remember
Oh,
that.
wait, we raised the platform.
1 second, I'll get it.
Or can we not take it anymore?
Okay, we need to be in the center there. There we go.
Oh, that's right. You have to use the very narrow window when you're able to get into it. That's so obnoxious.
Mhm. There's a blue door.
Yeah, the blue one next to us is what we need to go to.
Wow, we got lucky.
Yeah, we did. Once we get back up top, once we find plaza access, I guess there was something we were able to do with a boost ball a while ago. I just couldn't remember it. Okay, so where is plaza access?
How's that access? Oh, right there.
Okay, that's where we need to head to. Oh, that's an awful space.
Yeah. So
Oh, okay, I see why it wanted us to head there. Gotcha, gotcha.
I am going there. Yep, I am going there. I think I'm going there. Am I going there? Yes.
Yeah. Now, this place is a bit mazy. I will say the one saving grace about the whole badge thing in the first game is that you didn't need to do both badges 5 and 6, one after the other, or in the correct order if you didn't want to.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, if you're feeling ultra gutsy, I think there's a way to go from first badge to third badge, then come back and finish Cerulean after, too. Like, the game sort of opens up once you are able to get to Lavender Town. But depending on your badge progress, it also makes it harder to control Pokemon at certain levels, depending on how you want to play it.
What am I doing? Oh, yeah, I'm doing it right. Okay.
Yeah. We have to go through the obnoxious room, though, first, which means you have to ball and potentially be grabbed by the very hungry plant.
Yeah, I'm looking for... Oh, it's right here. There we go.
It's like, please let me in.
Whoo! Okay, so now we need to go straight.
Yes.
If we can.
Well, as close to straight as we're able to go. Because technically it's what? It's above us. We have to actually get into that platform right there.
Yeah, that one right there.
Yeah, you have to jump over to that one, and then there's a walkway.
Alright.
Oh,
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah,
Like that?
seriously.
I actually thought you were just gonna fall down.
It was a
And
pixel.
then I'm like, oh, that's a little too far.
Oh, I don't remember this one.
Okay. This was gonna be a little weird. We need to now hop back up into that tunnel bit, actually.
There we go.
Making sure the hop is not fickle is fun to do. So now you can boost ball, which is the important part. So do the boost.
Didn't we already get this one?
Oh, we did get this one. There is something else that we're missing in here then. Oh, okay. So at some point high above this track, probably up there, just start holding the thing for spider ball.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Not high enough. How high it must
High,
it
is
be?
Are you holding the button for spider ball?
Yeah.
Is it up against the other wall then? Like, or do you have to like hug it? Or do you have to not hold boost ball when you do it?
I don't know.
Oh, I might be dumb too. Hold on. Open the map again. Oh. We need to go into the plaza itself.
The plaza is next to it, right? Oops. Yep.
Yeah, we need to go into that. I am so sorry. I'm like, wait, I'm misreading this.
Alright, here we go. Our friends are here. Just gonna hide in this corner.
I think it's really hilarious and sad we can't really just kind of ignore them.
So, Obsidian has an interesting question.
Okay.
What kind of action does a fictional character do enrage you the most?
Okay, Okay, wow. That's actually kind of an interesting one, because there's a few ways that could be handled.
I think just being evil in general. Like, okay, I'll say it from this case. If it was like dumb evil, where it's like the character's like, I'm gonna do this to the water supply, and then it like heals everyone, you know, I like that. But just being evil.
Oh, where they're unintentional, where they're like listening to the bad guy. It's like, this is clearly an evil person with an evil plan. Why are you taking any advice from them?
Yeah, something like that. I hate that. It's like, why?
It really does kind of feel like the Kafka plot from Final Fantasy. It's like, dude, he is actually just an able. Do not give this clown the time of day.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you are going to use this half pipe to find the good old spider ball track here.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of. It's usually the comedy ones I like, where it's like the villain's like, I'm gonna do this, and it's great. Helps everyone.
Okay, now, for me, it's like when a character is actually clearly doing an evil action and it's like so poorly disguised as like good intentions. It's like, no, you can't be this JRPG dumb, can you?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh no, they absolutely can. That actually infuriates me. The rule of stupid for plot convenience is actually enraging.
Oh no, why? Why are you here?
Oh, feelings over reason? Yeah, that's the same level of irritation.
Well, that's just Moriarty. Huh.
If it helps, it sounds like that plant died after you dealt with it,
Yeah.
so I don't think you'll be bothered again. Actually, no. I have another one. I have another one. The pointless sacrifice, where you run into the plot point of like this is the only way, and it's like no, you've literally explained earlier that the tech is capable of this, and like whatever systems you're using clearly aren't damaged to prevent you from doing that. That the hero thing is dumb.
Well,
The Obsidian. There's one character I've been reading about, and trust me, the incompetence and emotions from this waste of DNA is just insufferable. Ouch.
well, I think of like a good sacrifice was like in Guardians 2, Guardians of the Galaxy, that is.
Yeah.
That one always brings me to tears.
Yeah, no, but I am saying like there are some instances in like in certain media where it's just like that was a complete waste of time. I don't know why you did this.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot how extensive this puzzle was. Holy crap! That this room.
Okay. Okay. Nope. 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 Okay, the camera's not working with me there.
I'm like the camera was locked in a really bad position.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anyone else genuinely infuriating. Okay, you know what? Nope. I know. I can tell you exactly. One of. Like, oh, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot Camo's response to this. Lysander in a nutshell. Actually, the correct answer to this question. Lysander was the most. Him and N were both pointless Pokemon villains, and I don't even give them the title villain. They were just. Actually, no. N was more respectable because, okay, the idea of PETA in the Pokemon verse is obnoxious and ridiculous. At least he had a mild point to it. Lysander was just kind of an a-hole. Who else had a really stupid Actually, do you not know? If we're sticking to Pokemon, Cyrus. Cyrus and Lysander both share the same brain cell. Oh, that's a really awkward one.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Trying to think. I think there's a couple of like villains like that in the Tales games that I'm also really not happy with for similar reasons. That was the sketchiest. No.
Okay, my hand was like, I can't do this anymore. It was just like, nope. Okay, we got this though.
Team Galactic was slightly better executed than Team Flare. Look, Team Cyrus leaned so hard into the spaceware that they would have fit in at the alien beef jerky shop out in Vegas. Like, that's why they were cool. They had the dorkiest outfits.
Oh, you know what? I thought of a normal trend kind of thing that I don't like. And it's only... I usually just see it in superhero stuff, okay?
Okay.
So, you know, you have, let's say, the Avengers, and they're helping people, right? Or you have My Hero Academia, where they're saving someone. You can't use your superpowers near the civilians.
Okay, you know what? Other correct answer. That's... Actually, you know what? No. No, you've... by bringing up superheroes, you've immediately opened the door for me. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
No. 99% of the people that Batman absolutely beats the hell out of is my answer. I guarantee a lot of those people are dead.
Yeah.
Given how he brutally beats the ever-loving just snot out of them.
I'm just going to take a
No,
few
I
seconds
guarantee...
here. But go on. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, your hands cramped. I get it. No, I forgot this puzzle was bad.
No, I genuinely think actually, you know what? To this point, I love him too, but the Doctor. The Doctor's moral code is pointless. I love Doctor Who. I love the Doctor as an individual. And my favorite part to this argument is the number of times where he has flaunted his kill count. Flexing your KD ratio to someone to prove that you're quote a pacifist with standards or whatever he keeps arguing, and then showing off how much he's murdered is actually a wild take.
Oh, Camo's talking about what I'm talking about a bit. So it's like he says it's the quirk can't harm people, not that you can't use the quirk at all in public. So I mean that's what I was trying to say actually. It's like I think of like they're trying to protect someone, they have to use their quirk.
Yeah, but then you have to get into the weird corner cases of what happens when there's unintentional harm done to a civilian. I think that's kind of my sticking point in something like that. And then I'm also just glad shows like One Punch Man exist where they just kind of ignore that and say, yeah, whatever. Like, I think it's kind of important to have those. This was actually a much better question than I thought, too, because now I'm really thinking of all the pieces of media that I've loved and enjoyed. Is there anything that's technically ruined by how dumb some of these people are?
Here we go.
Yeah, I know, moment of truth.
Ha!
All of that pain. All of that pain and suffering.
Yeah.
And you want the best news? That is the last E-Tank.
Well, to me, I like E-Tanks, so that's not good news, too. But yes, I get it.
Yeah, no. That was also an intense puzzle. I forgot how insane that Spider Ball test was. That was a proper Spider Ball test compared to some of the other stuff.
Yeah, I think it was worth it in the end.
Okay. I need to see where it wants us to go, because there's technically a couple more missile expansions that we can get. Okay. At this point, I think we're sort of free to... We're free to head into Dark Aether to start grabbing our expand. Yeah, we need to start this part of the process, which is fun. Yay! There is a missile expansion in the Dark World, by the way, that we are going to be getting to as well.
Okay.
It's going to be a bit of a weird one because it utilizes something that we've only touched on twice. So we'll get to see that in action too once we get through the Ow!
Yeah!
Rude!
Portal.
I don't remember him doing that. Portal's thankfully right there.
Yep, that's the plan.
Actually, forgot he did that. That was nice. Yeah, I forgot how kind of convenient that one was. Oh, okay, never mind. We didn't want to take this portal.
Well, okay then. Wasting ammo thanks to Silverwolf, everyone. Let's
I'm
type
so
that
sorry.
in chat.
No, well, okay, no, I saw that we had to go to the Dark World, and I was just excited because I'm like, oh, we finally get to get keys. I literally saw jingle keys and just went for it like a lemon.
You and shiny things.
Yeah, I know. Well, that is kind of fair. To this waste callously sacrifice their guard regiment. This is even the first thing he's done.
So I have a portal over here.
Okay, so we actually need to go down below. We need to go where you fought the alpha blogger. We need to go where you fought Reddit.
Oh no.
Yeah, so back down below we go. You know, it's funny that you... Okay, so Obsidian, this is going to be a little weird. Some of what you're saying... Okay. You have also unintentionally given the most minorific spoilers for Metroid Prime 4 in what you dislike about a character.
Okay. I just had to take a moment there. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, you had to figure out, like, how... It's like, where is the portal down there that I actually need?
Mm-hmm. I need to go up there. Well, thanks, bro. That almost helped.
Just know that, like, there was a point in 4 that when I finally got through it, I was mad, and a lot of the reason why you dislike someone, the pointless sacrifice thing that you kind of brought up, that rears its ugly head in 4, and not in a way that I ever expected, and it made me so genuinely angry. It almost ruined how much I liked the rest of the game in its entirety. That said, it is cool that one of the character models is essentially Rick Moranis from like the old Honey I Shrunk series and stuff. So take the good with the bad, I guess. Bad plant.
You know what's one?
I honestly thought you were gonna get eaten a couple times there. Good one.
Yeah. You know what's one of my favorite ones? Is when the character is just having such a hard time in life, and then they go into they sleep, and then suddenly in that sleep, a character you haven't seen in like 20 seasons comes back. It's like, oh, and then they tell them like some sort of message.
That is a bit of a weird trope.
How did I do it? Oh, I did this correctly. I'm so happy. I thought I went backwards for a second.
I trusted you. I'm like, okay, no, he's got this.
You guys want to show yourself? You have only one few option.
Don't tell me hiding in this cubby kind of works. Well, they can't really shoot you, can they?
No.
You know, I can't believe you have found, time and time again, strange ways to beat enemies by either standing in off positions or just finding dumb ways that enemies interact with, like, the scenery in general.
See, they have to appear right here. That's why I'm doing this.
I love that. Okay, this is actually something else I never understood about, like, enemies that do this kind of thing. It's like, you know, they could just probably shoot your feet since your feet are exposed, but no one ever thinks about doing that.
I always think about that in Fallout. Oh. Like, you know, because in Fallout there's like different...
That means when we get to 4, my ire will be ready for this character? Yes, your ire is primed and ready. It is so obnoxious. The trope I hate the most is when the antagonist is being influenced by a higher power. The audience is supposed to forgive the antagonist before they were being controlled. I don't see the second half of that often, thankfully. I always found Dragon Behind the Master to be a beautiful storytelling trope when it's executed perfectly. However, the example that you have given, where you, quote, have to feel bad because they were put under something's control, that part is BS. No, that is weak sauce writing that you can't just dump in like a one-off thing. You have to build it up and show behind the scenes, oh gosh, this problem is longer standing than we thought, and maybe we don't know all sides to this. Like, you have to do it like the old Gundam series, where you kind of question that, like, there is no one that is actually good here, is there? Like, that's how you have to present it, to where everything just kind of looks awful. Or how Apocrypha and Fate sort of went, where it's just like, wow, everyone is kind of just sucks.
They kind of did that in the last Mission Impossible, and I was just like, eh.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's like this AI god kind of thing.
Oh, that's... Okay, thank you for pointing out one of the laziest writing things that I dislike. Supercomputer bad. I hate that so much. The portal behind it is what we need to get to. So that
behind it. Okay.
Yeah, on the other end.
Yes.
Now that we can finally actually use it. My gosh.
I could climb.
Yeah, I know.
I was thinking I have to jetpack.
No, this is something that we've actually come back for. Oh man, I was wondering when we'd hit this again. Neato.
Hey Carlos, how are you doing today?
Like, if you're gonna have a fun supercomputer... Okay, stop! You were right there. Go back up. Okay. You see
It's
this
the
wall.
jump. Yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't done
space
this in a
jump
while.
walls.
How do I do it again?
Gotta give yourself the space to start space jumping. To start screw attacking.
Okay, got it. Yep.
You also gotta be dead on, because it is not forgiving.
Yep. Well, we're going to be here for 90 minutes, everyone. You should go get some popcorn, some water, whatever you feel you need.
Let's all go to the lobby. Oh jeez, I'm so sorry.
You should be.
Okay.
Everyone unsubscribe from Silverwolf.
Oh, low blow. Hey, look, you did it. That didn't take long at all. You did just fine.
You're trying to save
You
face
did.
now.
All right, we need to go to the boss arena. We got to use the spider track to head to the door at the top of the room.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah, let's just... Yeah, come to the shiny. Thank you. Thank you. So useful!
You know, when you consider it, their enemies are just like them, the moths.
Oh, I didn't need to think about that. That makes me so mad now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now you need to morph ball to the top of the room, because we finally get to break open the yellow door that we haven't ever opened here.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, today we're actually doing a bunch of new stuff, which is actually kind of nice. We finally get to answer parts of, like, how the map works. Nope, gotta find your way around.
Oh, go around?
Yeah, at some point we're gonna be able to get to where we need to, and I don't know where exactly in this mess that's going to be. But it's somewhere in here.
I'm betting it's up here.
Kind of hoping so too. Okay.
I got worried there.
Yeah, I know, me too. Okay, I'm like, you should be able to unmorph.
Oh.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, was it? Wait a minute.
Yeah, take your time.
Go back to the center of the room.
Yeah.
I think I might be missing a detail.
Like here?
Yeah. Let me see what this actually wants us to do. Enter the door at the top of the room, follow the path, and use the morph ball cannon in the following large area. Okay, so yeah, you do proceed through the door.
All right.
We're gonna put ourselves into a cannon, for the good of Aether.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, noodly boys.
What is the attack for these guys? Is it just light? Oh.
Yeah. We put the mini troops in life support enemy territory where they can't get reinforcements and resupplies from.
Yeah, light.
I think you can also just drop a power bomb there and then just... I don't think you can actually hit them specifically though.
Whoa. Huh.
Yellow was a power bomb door, yeah?
Yeah. I was just trying to figure out how to do stuff for a second. That works. Why did I have to enter this kind of room? Oh, it's right there.
Oh, good. There's a crystal above us. I didn't know that was right there. Well, that's handy. No. Let me lock
There.
on the crystal. Thank you. Oh, it's so much nicer. Yay!
It is. I hate those things.
No, again, that's why they give the Annihilator Beam that perk. It's like, here, if you don't want to deal with them, just do the thing. I think the thing in the center has the Morph Ball Cannon that just shoots you to the top of the room, which we kind of need to take.
Yes.
Because I think after that, we are going to be using Grapple Beam shenanigans again.
You know what this room kind of reminds me of? I don't know, the control room, whatever it is in
Oh, the MCP's control room in Kingdom Hearts 2 for the Tron level.
Actually, it's not that. I'm thinking of your favorite game, and it has Mesa in it with Gordon Freeman.
Oh,
Half-Life.
Oh my god. It does sort of look like the energy controller room. That's really bizarre to think about, too. Weird how that design's kind of universally shared.
Half-Life
Okay,
and
now,
Metroid,
hold
same
on.
universe.
Let me see what we're supposed to be doing up here. There should be an opening that you could jump down into if you look carefully over the edge. Actually, down there on that grate might help.
There's that.
Yeah, go down there.
Did someone say Half-Life? Yes.
Okay, look around.
Oh.
There should be a place where you should be able to grapple once
Okay.
we go down. Okay, so go down again. There's an opening in that floor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Carefully look around. We should be able to find a spot where we should be able to grapple.
Oh, right
Hold
there.
on. I need to see which... Grapple over to the door on the right. Follow the path. Okay. That one should be it. We should even have a new thing that we get to scan here.
That thing, right?
I'm gonna hope it's not the Jelly Blobby Boy. No, we've got these guys.
You know what? Since
Also,
we're
I
here,
like how... Oh. Actually, yeah. Kind of a good time to, like, refill if they're gonna even give us anything. It's weird. These particular enemies aren't necessarily known for their hospitality in terms of, like, energy refills.
Mm-hmm.
That's because they're technically not the caches. So anything that isn't specifically, like, the in-cache type enemies, they're not really gonna give anything. Love how simple that is for them. Alright. Stop. So I think in this room.
Visor on.
Enter a room. Instead of taking the grapple, there's a power bomb on a cracked wall that we need to look for.
Ah,
So we need to find a scannable cracked wall.
something's
Actually,
happening. What is...
something is angry now.
Oh, that's their arms.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
That was... Oh, that was such a disturbing visual. I'm like, what is that? That left me confused and terrified.
Me too.
Can you just put Dark Visor on and hit him?
Sure, probably. If I could get there. Got one. Just likes that one. Oh, is that one in the light now? What just happened? Try something. Okay. Got one.
You guys are just so durable for no reason. I dislike them.
Whoa. Look looking for if there was a thing here, but it doesn't look like it.
No, not anymore. Remember when you defeated the guy who I had to leave from because I had to shower? This room kind of broke.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I would just drop a power bomb at your feet. I hate these guys enough. They deserve it. Oh my gosh, they'll be nothing. I hate these guys so much.
One's dead.
Okay, that one finally exploded into dust. What an obnoxious enemy. I don't remember the Beyblade attack.
No. I'm just going for it.
I know, this is obnoxious and I'd rather be punching mimes at this point. Okay, so scan the room. There should be a breakable wall here.
Let's scan the room. There's that thing.
No, not that.
Breakable wall. Oh, I don't think I need to scan. It's right there. Oh no. Okay. I don't see a breakable wall. Is it like Dark Visor?
Weird. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm missing something. Follow the path, use the morph ball cannon. Grapple to the door on the right, follow the path. You'll enter a room with a grapple at the top. Instead of taking it, use a power bomb on a cracked wall to gain access to a pipe system behind a dark energy door.
I see a light energy door.
The dark one's behind you. So we need to go to that one. So power bomb that one, I think?
Should I just go powerbomb the other one really quick?
Yeah. It'd probably be best to do that, because we may need to head back here.
So how does a Metroid function? Obsidian's wondering.
Hold on. Got another question for everyone. It's an inverse of my original question. What action of a character made sense both in and out of universe? Okay. I'm trying to think of like actions that actually made sense and that I was actually happy with. Okay, you know what? No, I have the answer for this one too. So there is a scannable in the water here, a watch room that you actually need to get to.
Okay.
Ironically enough, this is another Doctor Who celebration answer for this one. So there is a moment in particular where the 10th Doctor scan that? The 10th Doctor it very essentially gets punished for playing God. And like he has this deep moment of crisis where he realizes, oh no, I've gone too far. Like it is someone who went so mad with grief, they went on a power trip, immediately suffered the consequences of it, and instead of staying further down the hole of madness, they snapped out of it like they just got cold water dunked and was like, uh-oh, I've made a gross mistake. And like they sort of redoubled their efforts to make sure they don't fall to that trap again. I think that was actually kind of important and good. Like, it's important to try and hold yourself accountable, and that's always something that's really hard to do, and I don't think Meteor portrays that well enough all the time. How does the Metroid function? Okay, so the answer to how does... Hi, Squishy Buddy. So the answer to how a Metroid functions, Metroids are very, very strange creatures. They feed off of the biomechanical energy of cells. So they feed off in short, they take the energy out of the mitochondria of the living cells of any sort of creature and they siphon off any sort of energy source. That is primarily how they function. Outside of that, there isn't a lot we entirely know about them because they were fabricated by the Chozo as a bioengineered super predator for another potentially universe-ending super predator. Problem with that 10th Doctor moment is that it happened near the end of his run and the show never actually dove into any unforeseen consequences for his action. Okay, so Camo, about that. Back to that point real quickly. There was apparently an entire planned arc about this, and they even name drop it too, which is really depressing. There was an entire arc planned around the Time Lord Victorious in the consequences that was supposed to bring about. There was a chance that it could have resulted in the Valiard showing up for the first time since like the 70s. Ooh. So there was an entire thing planned for it, and it's disappointing that it got scrapped because the BBC didn't feel confident enough in it, and they said, no, we have to end this run. And it's very depressing. Very sad that they ended up doing that.
So, I got the thing.
Right.
Actually, there's a door there. Or was it? No. There's a door right here that we haven't done anything with. No. Okay, never mind.
Apparently... Okay, do you have the dark blog?
So I go in here.
Logbook.
Logbook, yep. If I could get there. Creatures.
Yeah, it's done. Creatures. I really dislike this system.
Dark Aether?
Should be. Darklings?
Darklings.
Aquatic.
Oh my gosh, this...
This system's annoying.
Dark Blog.
Click it. Yeah, okay. Cool. So we do have dark blogs. Okay, I don't have to worry about that. Neato!
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay, so we need to head back to that room that you found earlier with the dark blogs in the light world.
Ah, okay.
Yes, because we are going to be taking that elevator, apparently. Fun. So that elevator you opened earlier, we actually are going to take. Kind of useful.
Ouch.
Metroid is basically an energon eater, but for organic life. It is bioengineered predator of another super predator. Yes, and it is a super predator that ended up going wildly out of control once the Metroids were eliminated in Metroid 2. Like, the entire point of, like, Samus Returns, or Return of Samus, however you know the game, is that you solve one problem and accidentally create another because you don't know what the ramifications are of why these creatures were locked away and what happens now once they're completely eliminated. And ironically enough, they were engineered... the Metroid were basically engineered to hold back Metroid's universe version of the Flood from getting any worse.
I like the design of these jellyfish things.
I like them too. I'm kind of sad we don't get more like generic, like sort of amoeboid plant life like this more often.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is actually kind of interesting to see in Metroid games.
Here we are.
Yep. I didn't think the portal in the boss room was going to come in handy for a second time today.
I know, seriously. That works.
Oh, thank you for whipping us down there.
Yeah, keep doing it. Wrong way, though.
I think this one you have to kind of just... There you go. That worked out. I'll take it.
Yep,
That is
definitely.
fine by me.
Now, the other interesting thing about Metroids, though, Obsidian, is that they can also mutate and branch out into several evolutions, and they can grow into various things. And they can also form pseudo-symbiotic relationships with creatures, as we also kind of saw slight tidbits of. Like, there is sort of hints, even in the first game, that they can form pseudo-symbiotic behaviors and relationships with other things. It really doesn't get touched on until Game 3, and especially 4. I don't know how interested you are in Metroid, but if you are, I'd say, if you can, find a way to play the DS Return of Samus. If you really want to learn more about this, because there's a nice chunk of the Metroid lore I refuse to spoil if I can help it, because it is that it is just that interesting, and it explains something that I did not know needed an explanation. It is mind-bogglingly crazy. It made me love this franchise just a wee bit more.
So where to?
We gotta head back up to the room. We gotta head back up to the room where you actually moved the one statue earlier. So we actually gotta head up, as if we're trying to leave. I think you should just be able to go through. Yeah, like you should just be able to go through the blue door just fine and just. Oh wait, no, that's right. You need to be able to
go from door to door.
Oh, that's right. You have to do the stupid hop with the gravity booster. I hate this thing.
It seems like
so much.
The screw attack was the main thing this time around, because this gravity booster feels like it was the first attempt.
It just feels like an afterthought. It's really obnoxious.
Yeah.
So basically like a Fire Ant Kalane, but more deadly. Now that is fascinating. Is there a limit to how much they can evolve? Okay, there is no currently known limit or full understanding of the Metroid evolutionary branch in state. We just know that once they have successfully fed enough and adapted to their environment based on whatever current circumstances that may be, that changes how their adaptations and evolutions sort of work. And what limits would be known, that information has disappeared. And it's actually a large part of why the Space Pirates are so deeply interested in them. And it's also why the Galactic Federation is interested in Metroids as well. Because they understand a hauntingly beautiful, engineered super bioweapon when they see one. However, therein lies sort of the magic rub on this. How do you control such a super weapon? I think we actually have to go through one of the side doors here.
Okay. So let's think about this.
Because we have to find the one. Which one had the elevator attached to it? Not that one. So not the dark
one. So it was the white door?
Blue one.
Blue. Okay.
Blue one had the elevator.
Blue.
We need to go to that elevator. But if we want to, we could save that for another time and actually save here. And then that, we just got to remember blue door.
I think we should probably save. It seems like it's about that time anyways.
Yeah. I will say another. Actually, you know what? No, there are character actions actually in Metroid Prime that also genuinely make me happy. It's in Samus Returns and specifically added in. No, it's not in Returns. I'm sorry. It's in Dread.
I want to know how I did
there
that.
There was a character action specifically in Metroid Dread that made me super happy. Like. It is a moment of character interaction where it explains a lot of things from multiple characters. It presents the right amount of resolve. It shows how character guilt and things should actually be handled, while also showing how ruthless a villain can be. And it balances all of those moving parts in like a 2-minute cutscene. And I'm not saying it's a masterclass, but if you're trying to do something like that in a game where there's very little cutscene or dialogue or little spoken story, or in this case, no scanning to be done, so a lot of the storytelling has to be done either silently or very quickly, I think that's a very good way to handle it. And to answer your last bit, it's not that there was no limit, it's that there was no currently known limit. It is, what we do know is that the limit is countably infinite. We do know one of the end results of the branch from the end of the first game is what is known as, quote, Metroid Prime, a being that has mutated into pure Phazon after feeding on it. Where it does retain a lot of its other Metroid properties, where it can just sort of coalesce into Phazon energy. It can still do energy feeding and lots of things like that, and it can just birth its own just host of Metroids, which, I'm sorry, if it were, like, I genuinely think Metroids are more vicious than, like, the aliens from AVP, but they are both similarly horrifying, just for different reasons. I will say, the thing that keeps them in check, and I love that's something that they've established early and have made consistent throughout the series, and that they have not changed, it is their weakness to the cold. The fact that they cannot withstand polar environments. I think that is a very, very important weakness to have kept. It does a lot to actually add vulnerability to a super weapon. And now that I've actually sort of spoiled part of the secret that they are bioengineered, the fact that that is a weakness done by design is a subtle bit of genius that also tells you that they were created with the sole bit of knowledge that they know, hey, if this gets out of hand, we need a way to get rid of them. And I want you to remember, too, the Chozo also manufactured the ice beam that you got to use. They were fully aware and prepared to deal with their own bioweapon. And that's incredible. That does technically mean if you can make a colony on an ice planet or a very cold moon, you are functionally safe. I will say, again, to a point, remember, adaptability is one of their key strengths. You can keep them in check. Don't give them a reason or a chance to adapt. They tried making Metroids immune to cold in Other M. Yeah, I know we don't speak of Other M for that reason too. But yeah, no, it is one of the large problems. And as funny as this is, this problem actually rears its head again once we get to the fusion arc of the Metroid timeline, where Samus now takes on that weakness. But getting far ahead of myself, and I'm glad we did get to do like a nice little lore dive into Metroid in the middle of a Metroid stream instead of just talking about Doctor Who, My Hero Academia, and all that stuff. But again, it's all for a good reason. We're trying to point out things that we do and don't like about these franchises, and that's sort of kind of why we dive into these and do these Let's Plays. It's kind of interesting to see what we can all sort of gather from them. Do you have anything to add on that, Fish?
No, I was just listening. I was doing some other things too, but no, nothing to add on there.
Overall, what do you take of the Metroids? How do you feel about the Ing? Have you sort of liked these super creatures in any way? Have you joined the cult of liking Metroids enough to want to have a Metroid plush in your home?
Not necessarily yet on the Metroid plush. I like the Ing design-wise. I think they have a lot of good designs. I think, and I like how, what I'm going to say is what's something I don't like, but I like because it makes sense, is how powerful they are. And
no, I get you.
Yeah, it's like, game-wise, it doesn't work, but in theory, it works.
No, they fit the lore better than they do the gameplay.
Yeah.
And I think that's sort of the other fascinating part about them is outside of this game, we don't get answers about them.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I think it's more so important in this game than in any other. I do genuinely think you should sort of scan everything in Metroid 2, even if you don't like the whole, I have to use the scan visor, why? No, I think in this game it's even more important because this is the only chance we get to learn about the Ing in any sort of inkling of like their origins and what they're capable of. We do not see them again.
One thing that
ever
would be interesting is if Samus just goes on a planet, like let's pretend there was an open world like Metroid game, and you go on a planet and there's like this one Ing there. It's just there. Like,
You know what's
yeah.
you know what's insane?
Yeah.
I was slightly hoping for that in 4. Yeah, no, I was hoping for like there were certain tidbits and callbacks that I do kind of want to see out of the franchise. I'm not saying I want to go back to the dark whatever planet we get to next.
No.
I'm not ready for light dark world again. But I do kind of want to see more of I don't know. I we know the Ing aren't native to Aether. Like that's sort of the big plot in this one is that the Ing aren't native to here. They only come here because of the disaster that's able to like weaken the gap between the two worlds. We don't really know anything else. I kind of want to know like what is dark space like? Are there other dark Ing inhabited worlds? Like what's waiting in that cosmic mess?
They kind of remind me of there was like a Green Lantern movie that where it was like the villain was like, oh, I want your fear, like, and so that's how they come to planets for fear, or something like that. That's what I'm thinking of for the Ing here. They want to go where the fear is, basically.
That's kind of weird because yeah, I don't really see another sort of motivation that they have for it, and it does sort of feel that generic. It also just feels like they are just sort of mindless beasts. It's not that they think they're doing anything wrong. They're
just their natural habitat.
Yeah, it's just doing what creatures do. Well, there is probably a horrifying question. What if they aren't invading because they're hungry? They're invading because they're fleeing. See, this is why I want the dark dimension explored more in Metroid. And I think it's wild that Samus hands this information over to the Federation. Technically she does. Because she does share a lot of her information that she finds with the Federation, especially if the space pirates are ever involved. So they're aware that this dark dimension exists. They're aware of the fight that she has with Dark Samus in this setting. And they don't touch on it further. And it infuriates me. Actually, you know what? That's my final cap on the question of what's a fictional thing that I don't like. When information is handed over or information that sounds super important is given to someone and you're supposed to because they're an authority and then they do nothing with it, like warning someone of the danger and they're just like, okay, and then it's like, oh no, who could have seen this coming? Why am I dropping my spaghetti? Like, we told you why.
One thing you could almost possibly theorize too, like since Rogue's been playing Ni no Kuni, you know how it's like there's this world and then there's this world and it's like each person has their own like version in each world. It could be like these creatures are like the dark versions of these creatures, and so they're just doing their natural habitats, kind of like Dark Samus.
So you're saying they're just, quote, the dark version of the Luminoth?
Yeah, something. Yeah, I've been thinking that because they go to light, actually. I've been thinking that the whole stream.
You have been saying that a lot, and now that I actually say it aloud,
yeah, because
that is kind of funny to think about. I will say this though, Obsidian, before we cap this off. We have to remember at this point there are no space pirates that are able to do this dark dimension speculation because they all get wiped out. The space pirates here on Aether do not survive. They are quintessentially wiped out completely. So they can't access this sort of information. I think the Federation, while human and while capable of an infinite number of mistakes, like they have shown time and time again throughout the Metroid franchise, there are some cans of worms they refuse to open, and I think for once this is one of the things that they red tape and say, hey, let's probably not do this. And I think this may be one of the only smart decisions they make.
You know, when they do have a Metroid open world adventure and you go to a planet, there's going to be this one space pirate that is, you know, not alive anymore, but they're on that planet, they have a book, and it's going to be the one survivor from this whole thing.
You know what's funny, and something I kind of hoped for in 3, back when it was first announced and they talked about mercenaries and stuff like that, I was secretly hoping for like a space pirate defector who was with the Federation.
Because it's like, I kind of wonder how they always manage to meet up and learn about what the space pirates are doing. Are they just kind of that mindless, or do they have like an inside man? So I kind of always waited for that.
Adam
And then there's
specifically said creating Metroids would be a terrible idea, and a small group goes under everyone's nose and does it anyway in Other M.
And that is exactly the point. That is the exact plot of Fusion. That is literally the plot of Fusion. Where, again, and I think it's funny that we mentioned Other M and Adam, because the same exact thing happens again, where he's like, this is a terrible idea. But hey, if I guess that's the takeaway from today. Don't make super bioweapons and don't dive into the dark when you don't understand it. That'll be a wrap on today. There is still a bit more Metroid to go. We still got some more power-ups to get. We've got all our E-tanks. We're missing just one missile expansion. But we still have more keys to get, and the keys are definitely in some rough spots. I think, thankfully, though, we'll be moving on to Sky Sanctuary, and that might be closing out the rest of the hunt.
I just activated something by sitting here.
Oh, it's telling you to return all 9 keys once you have them.
Oh, okay. Then...
yeah, it's the hint system being mad that we stood here for too long. That's the hint system telling us either move or go away. So that's our time to leave.
Yeah. Well, everyone, I hope that you liked the stream, and if you did, do leave a like, and if you're brand new and want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. Do you want to say anything, Silverwolf?
Other than Obsidian, who thinks they have a million questions for me next time, please definitely write them down. I'll happily answer Metroid questions that I can during stream. This has always been just such a fun dive. I enjoy this. I can't wait for the next one. As I alluded to in my Monday stream, I'm going to try doing 1 or 2 more streams, maybe a week. Who knows?
Ooh,
I don't have a set schedule yet, but I do want to start doing Mega Man Battle Network Blue Moon version. I need something else to start.
I think I know what
after
you
that
should do, but we'll talk about it afterwards.
But yeah, there's a whole bunch of other crazy stuff. I may actually be brave and stream Look Outside as well.
That's what I was going to say, actually.
Yeah, even though it's a fairly gory game, but it's not as infuriating as Fear and Hunger, and I think it's a beautifully well-told story. It is a great 4 dudes in a line game, but I'm rambling too much. Thanks for being here, everyone.
Anyways, I hope that y'all have a blessed one tomorrow, and I hope that you could be a blessing to someone tomorrow, or even today. Whatever it is, just be a blessing to someone. We'll both see you around, and y'all just enjoy the rest of your night. See ya.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.